just the doggedness of their defence at the end. But we saw German Schultz sitting on the pitch there, and he's going to be fairly disappointed with that man outside him on the end. And he tried to take Sele on in a one-on-one, which you're not wanted to do that. And the opportunity for Argentina is spurned at the death, and it's Samoa that goes through to the final.
Yeah, it would have been history as well. They haven't made many finals, the Argentinians, just a couple down all the years of the sevens. They've missed out on that opportunity, or certainly won the competition twice in the last few years. Another team looking to make history, and wouldn't it be brilliant in front of their home crowd, are the French. They have only won one of these legs of the Sevens World Series, and that was over 10 years ago in Paris. Do we fancy them, Tom?
Do you know what? The way they're playing, I think they're in with a real good shout here. They're thriving off this home support. You kind of get a sense that the fans are really getting behind them here. And who knows? You never know with the French. It's going to be tough against a strong Fijian opposition. But the way they're playing, you wouldn't write them off in this one.
No, so they can ride that wave of emotion. I guess the question is, I mean, look at that. That is wonderful scenes for a new event on the Sevens World Series. Everywhere it seems to go, cities seem to embrace it. But is emotion enough? Do you think they've got enough elements to their game, structural elements to their game to beat the Fijians?
I think they really are. They're playing to their strengths recently. They've been using their big ball carry as well, and using the offloading game to their advantage. The question is, with that offloading game against the best offloading team in the world, how will it stand up? I think the kickoff's a big area here. Fiji traditionally very strong in that area, so can France get their hands on some ball, frustrate the Fijians early on?
All right, for the neutrals, this one will be great to watch. Here's hoping for the French and Fijian fans. Nervous times ahead as a place in the Cup final against the Samoans, beckons in Paris.
The Cup semi-final number 2 between France and Fiji. Purohua sends it high into Fijian territory. It's brought down by Nakarawa, and Ravuvu gives it off to Jerry Tuwai. Back to Ravuvu, and here's big Leone Nakarawa, gets the handoff going and the offload, and another one there. Back here for Jasaveta Malua, pushing Purohua out of the way, pops it off to Isaki, got on him bow, but the big covering tackle from Virumi Vakatawa knocks it clear. And didn't the crowd love that?
He's got some cheers this weekend for his attack, but that is out and out try saver. Nakarawa doing what he does, he's going to offload all day, expect that. Verumalua, get out of the way, Terry, excuse me, mate. And then look at this cover tackle, thinks he's in for all the money in the world. Katonibau gets the ball knocked out. Vakatawa, this is why you're so good.
Big time play from Virumi. Needs to do it at both ends of the park. Prevented a certain try there for Fiji. Here come Lebler. Trying to run it out of there. Through Stefan Perez. Zalinya swings it across, goes to ground that pass. A break here for Steve Barry. Steve Barry's got a man inside. One man to beat, gets away from Verumalua. Off to Lakapia. Lakapia moves it up to the halfway line and just slips under the tackle there of Tuisolva. Purohua digs it out. Here's Vakatawa. Vakatawa, the crowd on their feet and taken care of big time by Ravuvu with some help from Katonibau. I think Isaki Katonibau wanted to get one back on Vakatawa there, Rob.
You see it time and time again as Barry makes inroads this Fijian defence. A rare missed tackle from Kilinasau, but whenever Fijians play against each other, it just is cataclysmic. Big shots coming in, left, right and centre. Expect Vakatawa to be targeted and expect him to absorb it like a sponge.
So Jerry Tuwai will throw to this line out, but it's won by France. Lakapia climbing high for the turnover up the line out. Here's Stefan Perez, gives it across to Steve Barry, and look who's got it. It's Virumi Vakatawa. He's in the corner, and the crowd have gone mad here.
Listen to the bouncing noise coming through. Vakatawa, the crowd factor plays a huge part in big games like this. Great set piece from France. Another rare missed tackle from Fiji in the middle of the pitch as Perez this time skips outside of 1-2 and ships the ball wide. Vakatawa is going to finish this all day. It is so loud, it makes you run faster, harder for longer. Vakatawa dotting down against Fiji.
So Burahua with the conversion attempt, he's got the distance, but not quite the direction on that occasion. Well, Burumi Vakatawa, a naturalised Frenchman, brilliant for France in the Six Nations. His fourth try in Paris this weekend, and give him the ball. The French captain restarts play. Lakapia chases it. It's been knocked back though for Fiji, and this is Ravuvu, and he little chip over the top, but it's fallen into the hands of Jonathan Logel. Zalinya pops it back to Perez, and here's Lakapia. Lakapia loves a bit of go forward. There's Pierre-Gilles Lakapia. A long pass to nobody over here from Terry Burahua, and it's been picked up by Tuisova. And a penalty now to Fiji as well, so unfortunate there for the French skipper. He thought he had some support, but there was just nobody there. Katonin-Bau's off to Betamalua. Jassa Betamalua. Can he get away from Lakapia? He can't, but the offload works to Nakarawa. And this is Tuisova. And Tuisova is just too strong.
Too big, too strong. He has got arms like legs and legs like trees. He runs through people like they're not even there. But very well, look at this grip on the ball. He puts it down, regathers his grip, feeds it back inside. Lovely little flick ball. Tuisova just hanging in the background there. Excuse me, Terry. Once again, I'm up to the try line. Get out my way.
One of the sponsors were giving away some of those mini rugby balls earlier on, and when he holds the ball, Verimalu, it's like he's holding one of those, isn't it? It's extraordinary. Such amazing skill and control. Here's Ravuvu with the conversion. Has he got it? Yes, he has. Vatimo Ravuvu puts Fiji in front.
It's often said in rugby there's piano pushers and piano players, and what we're seeing here are 6'5" Mozarts.
Well, there's a band here inside the Stade Jean-Bouin, and they've been playing all afternoon and supporting their team, and that kick-off from Ravuvu hasn't gone to 10, so the France have taken it and they offload. A little knock-on. France chose to play that, and the chance for Ravuvu here. He's got the ball. France went a bit to sleep there. Here's Logel. It's gone back to Jerry Tuwai, couple of knock-ons, so referee Mike Adamson blows his whistle, and it'll be a France feed.
As we all gather breath after this incredible start to the game. Quite interesting tactic here. This remains a tackle until one of the French players joins it. Hence why it looks a bit static. The ball was thrown out, took Lakapia by surprise, and that will be probably the only error you see from Nakawara. He's normally so good with the ball, as Ben Ryan watches on with immense pride of this Fijian team.
Yeah, they are the series leaders, Fiji. They won Dubai, Las Vegas, Hong Kong, runners-up in Singapore. France haven't won a title since they won the Paris Sevens here in 2005, and Vakatawa's going to work again. Gives it off to Steve Barry. Vakatawa plays scrum half this time. Tries to step inside the Fiji captain, Colina Sau. He pops it back to Paez, and crowd didn't like that. Vakatawa has stayed down here, and Mike Adamson has called the penalty for France. Burumi Vakatawa getting attention, but he's up on his feet.
One of the features of this Fijian team, if you can manage to rattle them, you see here a bit of a push off the ball with Tuisova, that is the way to beat Fiji. You try and frustrate them.
So Terry Burahua kicks the ball over the sideline, and they'll all take a breather here. Scintillating opening 7 minutes here in this Cup semi-final, and it's Fiji who lead France by 7 points to 5.
As the teams break from their half-time huddles and head back towards kick-off, you said it was nicely poised, Colin. Nicely poised for who?
We live to, we almost feel that we need a breath just having watched that. It was an absorbing first half that both teams not shirking the physical responsibilities. Well, maybe Buraha at the end as Tuisova sort of rampaged in for his try.
We'll give him that, I think.
I think 2 or 3 Burahas wouldn't have stopped Tuisova from that distance, but I guess what will be required actually is a bit of a cool head, just to make sure that the emotion of the occasion doesn't get the better of the teams. traditional French kind of are an emotional team. So Fiji, they're well versed in cup semi-finals. I think for France to succeed here, they have to just make sure that from the top 2-3 inches are removed from the emotion. They keep ice cool in the brain and make the decisions, execute the opportunities when they present themselves.
Right, well, it's been a good start to the second half, and boy, they've got a whole heap of support out there in Paris. Let's hand you back over to the commentary. Taco, release!
The call is released, so France can go again. Burahua to Perez. This is Steve Barry finding some space, gives it into Perez, but he just can't quite hold on to it. And they knock the ball on, and French replacements, hands on heads. Big opportunity missed for France there.
And this comes down to one of those elements of discipline, not necessarily just about controlling your aggression, controlling your finer motor skills. You've got broken field, you're in clear, you have to make sure you are ready for the ball.
Fiji will set the scrum. 42 metres out from the French try line in midfield. So dangerous from set plays, and here comes Tuisolva. Tuisolva on Bakatawa. Stephen Perez comes and lends a hand to his winger. But it's a penalty to Fiji for not releasing, and Jerry Tuwai goes quickly. Here's Nakarawa. He'll run up the line and look at the offload. There it is, back to Tuwai. Veramalua, and Veramalua, and it's going to be in the corner. The skipper, Osea Kolinisau, will score a try for Fiji. Yes, it's been awarded. So, the lead extended for Kolinisau, his 103rd try on the Sevens World Series.
Lovely thick ball, expect that from Nakarawa. He gets the ball away, as we said before. Ball shifted out wide. Kolinisau, the ever-present, omnipresent, outstanding leader. New beard, same result.
So Ravuvu from wide out will try and extend the lead here to 9 points. Chips it, but he's got slightly beneath that one, so that will fall short. So we've got a 7-point game here in this Cup semi-final. Fiji leading France by 12 points to 5. Some fresh legs for France. Perez is coming on. And there is Julien Candelon, the former Perpignan man, the veteran. The ripe old age of 35 years old and still going strong. And looks like Viriver is out there for Fiji too. But Fiji have won this kickoff. And here's Ravuvu. Ravuvu with the hitch kick. Flicks it back to Tuwai. Jerry Tuwai goes to ground. There comes the clear out. And here's Domalai. Domalai with the offload to his skipper. And Domalai to Kolinisau. And as that try put Fiji in the cup final.
It'll be tough to come back from. You've got to think Fiji absolute white hot. This is what they do. A rare rook. We don't often see them from Fiji. They try and stay away from them. Great offload once again. It's just names after names. Domalai this time. He's the one that creates this outstanding opportunity for Kolinisau out wide. They've got more elements to their game than you see on a periodic table. They really are a frightening concept.
Unsuccessful with the conversion, so it remains at 17 points to 5. But Domalai, the fresh legs off the bench, commits 2 defenders, and Osea Kolinisau waits for it and runs it in, untouched. Plenty of support here for Fiji as well as they restart play. And it's knocked down into the hands of Terry Burahua, the captain. But he's hitting a big tackle, and it's called high from Mike Adamson. So that's Nasila Sila who's come off the bench, and Burahua stayed down there. Here's Vakatawa. Can Virimi Vakatawa find something for France here? They need a score. Just over 2.5 minutes left in this cup semi-final. Here's Logel. Logel stepping inside. Goes to ground, look for support. Lakafia plays scrum half to Burahua. Dalinya flings it across to Vakatawa. Vakatawa steps out of the tackle and flicks it off to Julien Candelon. And Candelon, can he get the offload away? No, he can't in the spin. But all's not lost for France. They'll go back for the penalty. But Candelon has stayed down there. big contact coming in. Well, let's have a listen.
Number 1.
Candelon's on his feet, good to see. Let's take a look at this. Yep, that is a tip tackle. And that could very well end up in a yellow card. And that is exactly what's happened. It's a red card, in fact, a red card. So could this be a game changer? In this cup semi-final, Donna Lailai will take no further part in this game. It's 7-6. Fiji leading 17 points to 5. Just over 2 minutes left. Here's Candelon. Candelon to Dalinha. Riccardi out there now. Lacafia. Julian Candelon. Julian Candelon's through again. Steps inside. Can he find support? Yes, he can. It's Lacafia. Lacafia, the big number 8. Flicks it over the far side to Broahua. Can Terry run it in? Terry flicks it inside the offload. It's gone to ground. But it's Icardi now. They recycle the ball. Still a chance here for France. Lacafia. Lacafia goes to ground, but it's been turned over by Fiji. Brilliant defence for Fiji with 6 men as they run it out now. Vakatawa trying to put in the big shot there on Ravuvu. And Fiji have possession, and they will run it out from their own line. One to beat for Ravuvu. On Burahua. And Ravuvu, Vatimo, Ravuvu. Can he get to the line? Can he get there? Giving chases Dalinha. But Ravuvu will score the try. End-to-end stuff. And with a red card, with only 6 men, Fiji have just shown why they're World Series champions.
You're seeing the finish from Ravuvu here, but that all started from outstanding defence on the goal line. A turnover 2 metres away from your own line results in a 65, 70-metre run for that man, Ravuvu. But from their epic defence on their try line, that is where moments can be made. That's where games can be changed.
Nasila Sila will attempt the conversion to make it 24-5, but he misses that, so 22-5 it remains. This French crowd have been in great voice all day. They've seen their team play brilliantly here at the Paris Sevens. But as the clock counts down on this cup semi-final, it will be Fiji that will see this one out and go through to yet another final this season. It'll be their 5th. Deep kick from Fiji, turning the French around as the clock kicks down. Jean-Baptiste Mazou will run it out. They'll keep playing France. They'll keep playing for their crowd here. Offload, but it's gone to Fiji. And it's kicked over the line by Kitioni Talinga. Hugs on the sideline for Tuisova and Ben Ryan. And it's Fiji who are in yet another cup final. They've beaten France here in the cup semi by 22 points to 5.
Yeah, what a thoroughly enjoyable, absorbing, I think, the word that the guys used in here, semi-final, and helped all the more for that fantastic crowd and the atmosphere there.